According to a new study, an extremely extroverted leader can turn people off just as much as an overly introverted one. Turns out leaders can have too much of a good thing, so listen up before you get carried away with being too outgoing. First off, remember that extroversion is one of the big 5 personality traits that we talk about on this show pretty much all the time. Those are the dimensions modern psychologists use to measure human personalities. The whole concept of introversion and extroversion came from psychologist Carl Jung, who said the core difference between introverts and extroverts is in how they recharge their brains. Extroverts socialize, and introverts prefer to spend time alone. There are some other differences, including that a lot of people see extroverts as better leaders. They're people after all. But that's not exactly what a recent study in the Journal of Applied Psychology found. For the study, researchers sorted people into teams, from students in a business class and, in a related experiment, employees at a Chinese communications company. After they finished their assigned projects, the researchers asked the students and employees who they saw as a leader on their team. Then they looked at how that meshed with the self-reported personalities of the participants. The results showed that people correlated 2 dimensions of extroversion with perceived leadership, and those dimensions were warmth and assertiveness. But that correlation only checked out up to a point. Too much warmth or too much assertiveness actually hurt people's leadership scores. Overly assertive people came off as domineering, and overly warm people also turned off their collaborators, who felt pressured to muster similar levels of enthusiasm and chattiness. Jung said there's no such thing as a pure extrovert, but even approaching pure extroversion makes other people feel uncomfortable. If you're an extreme extrovert, then don't worry. The study found that extreme extroverts could be seen as stronger leaders when it was clear they were motivated by helping others rather than just pursuing their own self-interest. Pushiness for a cause, as it were. But overall, it seems that compelling leadership isn't about extreme personalities. It's more about a balanced persona capable of a variety of things: networking with colleagues, being reflective, and smiling at passersby in the hall.